a moral plague. Preachers condemned it as the herb of idleness. And yet every crackdown failed, mostly because the enforcers also needed to confiscate large amounts of evidence for personal testing. By the 13th century, hashish had become the era's open secret. Poets praised it, rulers banned it, doctors prescribed it, and beggars smoked it. Everyone had an opinion, and half of them forgot what it was mid-sentence. So while Europe was busy burning witches and bathing occasionally, the Islamic world was debating whether cannabis brought you closer to God or just closer to a nap. Either way, the result was the same, a civilization at the peak of its creativity, and possibly a little high while getting there. Somewhere in the tangled mountains of 11th century Persia, cannabis got its first real PR problem. The legend begins with a secretive sect called the Nizari Ismailis, who built fortified castles, annoyed empires, and occasionally removed political rivals in creative ways. Their leader, Hassani Saba, ruled from a mountain fortress called Alamut, a name that roughly translates to eagle's nest, because murder headquarters didn't test well with the neighbours. According to medieval rumour, his followers, the Hashashin, smoked hashish before carrying out assassinations, moving in a blissful haze of divine purpose. Chroniclers swore that the drug made them fearless, devoted, and very stabby. It's an exciting story, and almost certainly nonsense. In reality, there's no evidence these men ever used hashish before missions. The myth was probably cooked up by their enemies, who needed a good excuse for why an elite team of mountain zealots kept outsmarting entire empires. Blaming the drugs was easier than admitting the other side just had better planning. "They're not geniuses, they're high" became the medieval version of damage control. But the story spread faster than a rumour at a crusader camp. European knights returned home whispering tales of Eastern killers intoxicated by strange herbs. The word Hashashin mutated through languages until it became assassin. And just like that, a religion, a tactic, and a drug fused into one sensational headline that lasted 900 years. Ironically, the Nizari Ismailis were scholars, engineers and diplomats more than anything else. They built libraries, negotiated treaties, and only killed people when absolutely necessary, which admittedly was still quite often. The idea that they got high before missions probably came from the same chroniclers who believed dragons lived in Ethiopia. Still, the damage was done. Hashish was forever linked with shadowy violence, even though the real connection was medieval gossip and a chronic lack of fact-checking. So next time someone says, "assassin," remember,